Hi Aries, welcome in. Welcome into your weekly video. My God, I love your comments, guys. I read them when I go to work in the morning. I commute into Manhattan. So I'm on a bus for a good like half hour, 40 minutes, maybe less, I don't know. But anyway, on the bus I read your comments and I'm honored that you talk to me and you tell me these things that are going on in your lives, and I feel like I'm part of your path, part of your journey. And there's a few of you guys, there's a good handful of you that I've been looking at your story for a year, and I'm waiting for the day where you can all write back to me, hey Irene, I got great news for you, XYZ. And sometimes you do, and I love that. And I just wanted to say thank you. Again, I want to say thank you to my super chats. You guys know who you are. Tracy, Roger, I'm going to do another shout out for you. I'm sure there's a couple people I have completely forgotten. Let me see if I can just quickly pull it up. There's somebody new too. I wanted to say thank you to. Yes, and Deanne Hunter. Thank you so much for all the super chats. They have been helping the channel quite a great deal. All right, so let's just jump right quickly into um, where are we? The second, third week of July. Like, what's going on? July's just like flying through. Judgment. And Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are trying to make a final judgment call on a partnership. Partnership is a relationship with somebody that you have on an emotional level. It can even be at work, your coworker or your business partner, whatever your partner is in life. You're making a judgment call. So that seems to be the situation here. Three of Wands and the World. The Tower. You might have recently had an issue where there was a big fight or a big collapse, and then you waited for a response, or you waited to see what would happen when the dust settled with this partnership. Let's see. I say that because there's Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's the Three of Wands, you waiting, and then there's the Tower. Also, the Tower can be shock and awe, so something shocking or surprising. So you could take it as that. Let's see, because I didn't pull too many cards. What's coming towards Aries? So when I drop everything, I'll see a little bit better. Then when I clarify everything, I'll see everything. The Sun. Look at these major arcanas. And the Page of Wands. You know what? Reading over. You got the Sun. That's it. Happy days are back again. And it's so funny because before I was doing your reading, I was meditating and I was intuitively picking up a vibe and an energy. It's like, shit's falling apart. It's going to hell in a handbasket, but I'm all right. I feel good. That's the vibe I was getting for you, Aries. Kind of funny. But I see the Sun is coming your way. This is the ultimate happy card. This is the one emotion and feeling every human being strives to achieve in their life, whatever that is for you. And that feeling is coming. Interestingly enough, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck and Four of Wands is you being curious about something. So somebody might have either texted you or did something to you or said something to you, or you had some sort of light bulb moment or an epiphany that's taking you down a different path, potentially one that's exciting. But it's all about your structure. So it can be about leveling up in a relationship or leveling up in your career. We'll see. Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's some honest truth conversation there. What does an Aries see coming? Okay. It's too many. I have a feeling there's a lot to be said in the surprise area. The Creator, shit. King of Cups, King of Swords, Justice. Look at all these people. The Knight of Pentacles and the Devil. Actually, I'm going to keep all of them. And the Two of Swords. All right, naturally. Yeah, it all makes sense. Okay, so when I'm seeing the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're really confused about making some sort of decision here. Like, you really don't know left or right, this person or that person, this job or that job. And quite frankly, I have two incoming energies. If you're new to my channel, my kings are incoming, male or female. You are my queens, whether you're male or female, just so we can discern the difference between the energies. And because you're a large audience. Okay. So it's just for YouTube, not for private readings or anything as such. With that said, I have the King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, somebody who can have those tough conversations, and the person's not going to run away. You'll discuss what you need to discuss on an emotional level. And then there's the King of Swords, somebody fair, balanced, honest, cerebral, intelligent. But this person doesn't exactly scream the I love yous. You know, they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They might show it to you with actions, but they'll never really truly say it to you. So you have two very different people. And then you have justice right in the middle. Maybe some of you are in court with one of these individuals, and karma is being corrected right now. The scales are being corrected. So if you're literally in court, maybe you are winning something here, or you're getting your day in court. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil. So here's where shit gets interesting. See, the Knight of Pentacles is you on the right track, Aries. You are on the right path. You are going slowly, cautiously, methodically towards your happy ever after future. And naturally, I mean, why wouldn't this happen to you? Of course, the devil's going to come in the middle of your road. And for you, the devil could possibly be the Two of Swords, trying to make that difficult decision, you being afraid of making the wrong choice, or going down the wrong road, or going down the wrong path. Okay? So it's fear, it's codependency, it's obsession. You know what this is. This is allowing narcissistic people into our lives, people letting others manipulate us, gaslight us, all the shitty things. All right. But you are getting justice in regards to two individuals, and the scales are getting balanced, meaning this is karma correction. You know how karma works. You do good, you get good. You do bad, it's not so fun. So whatever it is that you are doing, make sure you're above board so you are not in the way of karma, because karma always rectifies the scales. The scales will always balance out. They cannot be like this forever. They will swing sometimes, but then they will balance. Now, continuing. Let's see what your advice is. It's showing me somebody's emotionally guarded, like, you know, closed off. And because of the closed off thing in this partnership or relationship, somebody was breadcrumbing. I always say this, when you're emotionally shut off, aside from the fact that you can't bond with the other person. Now, mind you, I know, Aries, this doesn't have to be you. It could be, you know, the cross watcher or the other person you're dealing with. If one of the two of you, and you have to be cognizant that you're not doing it also, if you're going to be guarded and emotionally shut off because you were emotionally hurt in the past, that's what it is. It's the most ironic thing in the world, Aries. You guys are the biggest risk takers, but not with your heart. And that's how you're going to learn. Because the second time you do get rejected or hurt, it doesn't hurt as much, because now it's like you're chopping wood, you're clearing the forest, you're finding your path, and that is what your Knight of Pentacles is. And then there's a devil that's going to come in here and test you, okay? So you just need to have that heads up, because this is why it was like Spirit was trying to give me a chunk of cards to tell you, hey, look, there is something coming in your direction. You do need to raise your antennas. And this is the potential, you know, situation that you might fall into, this pothole you might fall into. All right, let's continue. Let's see what the advice is here. Don't get stuck like, why does this shit always happen to me? Or like, you know, just when I'm happy, something like this happens. This happens to everybody. I don't know what everybody else does, that they just move forward. You have to be true with your convictions, okay? And you have to be fair, balanced, and honest because of the justice there. And some of you are getting justice because some of you are dealing with a fucking devil. Signs. I see Leo. I see Capricorn. I see Libra. I see, oh, and the Creator. I have to talk to you about the Creator because this is a new card. And then Judgment, which is Sagittarius. And now Strength again, which is Leo. Back to you and your advice. Strength is in reverse, Leo. I mean, it is a Leo card, but anyway. Um, Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Mother Star, the other new card. So this deck has two additional cards that are not in the other decks. Let me show you them. One is the Creator, and the other one is the Mother Star. One says yes, one says no. Let me explain to you the difference between the two. I'm a bounce around with me, so stick with me closely. Because the Mother Star is in your advice position, and then the Creator is in the what you don't see coming. The Creator card, which also says no, you're in this place that you're creating so much for your future, for your life, in your path. And this is why you have the Knight of Pentacles. You're slowly going in the right direction. Be careful of the things that you are creating, that you're not going down a wrong path. Like you don't bite more than you can chew, or you're not creating something so different that it takes you off your path. You get what I'm saying, because that's why justice is also popping up, and that's also why the devil is popping up. So you're creating so much in your life right now, and things are going to be thrown at you quickly, Aries, because I'm telling you, the last 2 years, you've been working on you. The year before, it was about patience. This year is opening up that human construct, looking at inside, seeing your habits, why you do what you do, or how you can manage emotions and feelings. Now things are going to start picking up very quickly for you. The pace is going to be snap, 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 snap. So things are going to be thrown at you, and you just need to be clear-headed when you do this. Ironically, I have not seen the Queen of Swords yet, or any kind of swords. So this is what's telling me, like, you're doing things for yourself, for your betterment, and you're moving on that path and on that track. But on that path and on that track, you're going to meet these issues. So we'll continue and we clarify. We'll see what the details could be. Hopping back over to your advice. You could be resisting something that you shouldn't, with strength in reverse. The Page of Pentacles, you're in a learning phase of your life. Continue learning. So even if you think that you're ready for that promotion at work, or you're ready to level up in a relationship, maybe you're not. Maybe you need to think about it. Maybe there's some more things that maybe you need to go back to school. Maybe you need more training. Maybe you need to learn more things about yourself before you continue in a relationship. Because sometimes we don't want to be too spontaneous that, I don't know, 6, 7 months down the road, you're bored with your partner and there you are chucking them, and then you're alone again. You don't want that. So if you're with somebody now, how are they going to be for you 5, 6, 7 years from now? Knight of Cups. How are you going to know? This is how you're going to know. Again, in your advice position, Knight of Cups. You really need to go out with somebody here and speak to them on an emotional level. So you can check off every fucking box on your list. Do they measure up here? Yes, no, yes, no. Do they do this for you? Yes, no, yes, no. Do they equal in value? Yes, no, yes, no. Do they equal you in efforts? You put this, do they put that? Yes, no, yes, no. If it looks wonky or weird or red flags or they're saying weird shit to you, that's not a box you're going to check. So how are you going to find this out? You're going to go out and you're going to talk to them, and you're going to put them, to the fire, because you need your answers. All right? And then the Mother Star. Yes. Because at the end all, you are the be all. You're the creator of your future, the creator of your destiny. Yes, you are this person that is creating everything. The Mother Star talks about you having this hope for your future, and you're creating all these things, and it's like the stars and the planets are truly aligning for you, and you're getting these opportunities, and yes, you should jump on them, and then you're going to be able to see what works and what doesn't work for you easily. You can't sit there and just debate it in your head. Do it, try it out. No, if it starts looking funny, it's time to discard, because sometimes you might have a habit of staying in a situation far too long that does not belong to you, whether it's a job or a relationship. We're going to clarify, and we'll see what that's all about. Ace of Swords. Yep, you need to have straight up communication, putting all your cards on the table with somebody, and then finding where you belong in the situation. Like, for example, at work, right? Somebody quit, whatever, there's a promotion up for grabs. I'm sitting here busting my ass for 2 years. I'm, doing my due diligence. I'm gonna put it out there and be like, so where do I stand today? Like, how do you see me in the big picture of this company? Where do you see me 2 years from now? Where do you see me with this team? Do I have more to learn? Do I have pitfalls? And yeah, it's a scary thing to ask your boss. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. because that's how I'll advance. But that's just me. My point is, you can use this example anywhere in your life. Same thing with a relationship. It's like, okay, this is what I'm looking for in a relationship. This is where I'm looking to be in a few years. I want to settle down, but I'm also a crazy person who, hustles this, hustles that. I want to know I have support. Where do you stand? You're not going to say it like I'm saying it, but you know what I mean. All right, let's see the outcome here. Because I'm telling you, things are going to start moving very quickly for you in your lives, Aries. Because all those things that you've been working on for the past 2 years, and it felt like slow as molasses, ain't going to be like that. Now it's syrup, and it's getting smoother and clearer, and you're about to move quickly. Yeah, as I thought. Three of Cups, interesting. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. I like it. All right, so I like it and I don't like it because I feel like the things that are old garbage stuff in your life, or things that you're in transition mode, like I said. For those of you who have not already cleaned this off your docket, it's about to happen to you anyway. All right, because you have the Tower in your outcome position. That's a scary card in a scary position, but it might not be. All right, the only time this card is positive is when it's a surprise. Now, it's also coupled with the Magician and the Star. These are three major arcanas. This is the universe descending upon you guys to change those things that need to change. Okay, when we have Tower moments, especially in your outcome position, you're not getting rid of something, or you're not deciding on something. All right, whether it's your job to stay or go, or a relationship, because you do have two incoming energies. All right, when you're not making a decision, that is a decision. And Spirit's like, that's not for you. That's not for your greatest and highest good. I'm taking that away from you. Are you insane? No. How do you not see this? I see it. Yes, Spirit always sees things we don't see, because we're just too busy doubting ourselves or debating ourselves that while we're doing this, life is moving, the globe is turning, the world is going, and we're sitting there stuck. No, Spirit's like, there ain't no time for stuck for you, Aries. No stuck time. I'm taking it. It's leaving. This relationship is gone. This job is done. This life you had is over. Look at this. The Magician. You have whatever you need to do in your life right now. You have it. You have the skill set. And when I mean skill set, I mean for your job, for your hobby, for your career. For a relationship, you're emotionally intelligent. You've learned a lot. You've been through this. You've been through that. You've experienced everything. You got it. You have the skill set necessary to sit down and have an intelligent conversation on emotions and feelings, practicality on what you need and what you don't need. That's what the Magician reflects. You having that ability. Now, the Star. You being positive and hopeful. And you need to remain that way because things are going to advance quite quickly. All right, you need to remain positive. I feel like the universe has been working on some things for you guys for a little while now. And those of you that have been latent in getting rid of things that no longer serve you, Spirit's taking it now because they want you ready for the next chapter. All right. At the bottom of the deck is Three of Cups, which talks about either reconciliation, a reunion, third-party situation. Those of you that are single, it's about networking, dating, going out there, having drinks, celebrating. And under that is the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold or in a financial bind. And under that is the Ace of Cups. This is what's coming down the pike. You're going to be left out in the cold, whether it's financially or emotionally, but right after you have the Ace of Cups, a fresh new start in love. And that can be something that you love doing work-wise, or a new relationship by meeting a new person or having a fresh new start in love. I'm telling you, things are getting cleaned off your docket. It's time. It's done. This is it. Get ready. Because things are going to be moving quite quickly and rapidly for you. Because by the time 2024 rolls around, all those things that you've been working on this year, last year, they're being implemented. And you're going to go forward. This is the path that you've been creating. Okay? And this is it. So let's see what's going on here. Let me start clarifying all of these. Actually, for those of you that are my members, in the extended reading, when we see who these two characters are, that's going to be interesting, because those of you who do the extended readings, it's not about you, it's about them, how they feel about you, their intentions, their actions, etc. Where this is a huge reading about you, and how you're managing and how you're handling and what's coming towards you and how to handle it as it comes towards you. Because the big chunk of the reading is this right here, the what you don't see coming. And I feel like spirit's like, get ready, get prepared. All right. What is judgment, please? Hermits. Yeah, I see you guys are emotionally wounded and guarded, but it's sideways. It's like you have to make a judgment call on a situation or a relationship or a person, and you're struggling to either open up or shut it down. So you're somewhere in the gray over there, because you are going within. You're laying low, you're keeping to yourself, you're not really putting yourself out there. Yeah, you're like, you really are keeping to yourself. And I think it's because you might be confused as to what your options are or how to move forward with either this partnership. Maybe you're also doubting how they feel or think about you. This can be flipped. So this person is the one that could be closed off, and you might not know what to do with it. So before, when I was telling you, when we have all these boundaries, forget the fact that you guys can't bond. It gets worse than that. You start creating these doubts in the other person's mind, like, oh, they don't like me anymore. Oh, they don't want me anymore. And that might not actually be the case. But again, yeah, you're shooting in the dark. And that's what it looks like. You're shooting in the dark. The moon. What's the sun? The sun is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like somebody here is pausing and reflecting on the time and energy that they had spent with you, and you could be doing the same. And you're thinking like of happy memories, fond memories, but somebody is going to text you or send you some kind of message. It's small on energy, but they're going to say something that's endearing for you, but it's like, it's not going out. It's not picking up the phone and talking. It's like a bit of a text. And even if they do pick up the phone, it's like light flirting, or I don't know. It's something in regards to somebody that you had invested time and energy. And when they contact you, even though the energy is small, it still makes you very happy, because I feel like they contacted you. Yeah. There you are, the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is you. And this could be somebody that you had a commitment with or a relationship with. It was moving slow and steady. Some of you could have been with an earth sign. Let's continue. Let's see what justice, death, all of this crazy is. What is the shock, awe, surprise over here for Aries, please? Aha. Do you remember before when I was telling you I'm surprised the Queen of Swords hasn't come out yet, because you're calculating, you're analyzing, you're doing all this stuff? There she is. There you are. Oh my God. Oh my God. You have two people who are potentially perfect relationship material for you. Perfect combination for you. And you will be torn. I feel like a lot of you have not seen this coming, or you don't see this coming. And I don't think you even believe it's coming. Let me explain what I'm talking about. You know how I told you the incoming energies are the kings? Look at this. The King of Swords. Clarifying. The Queen of Swords. There's a perfect match, right? OMG. The King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Holy shit. Aries, you have two people that are coming in at the same time simultaneously, and they're both perfect matches to you. You're not going to know what the fuck to do. You're not going to know which one to choose. And of course, they can be work environment or love related. One's going to go and one's going to proceed, obviously, because from what I was looking at the bottom of the deck when I finished the reading down the pike, you'll be picking somebody because at the end of the day, there's a tower moment. That's insane. And they both match your energy, your value, your level. You know all those boxes I was talking about that you were checking off? That's it. Dang. I do not envy you or this decision. But I see you with the Knight of Pentacles going slowly, cautiously, methodically, because you do want to make the right choice and you don't want to doubt yourself. That's why I was talking about the Queen of Swords before. Can I have one more for this, please? Just so I can... Yeah, they're going to repeat the story. It's about a relationship. It's about courting someone. It's about commitment. It's committing to something. Yep, you. Boom. Oh my God. I can't wait to see when this happens for some of you. I don't feel like a lot of you this is going to happen right away. Some of you could be going through this. Others of you, this is coming up soon. Let's see what the advice is saying. Don't hold back. Go out with somebody. Because let me tell you something. It is your time. It is your turn. And this is probably why you got the Mother Star. Yes. Go to. Yeah. Basically they're saying in your advice, whatever you decide to do, make sure it's stable for you. And when I say stable, I mean emotionally, I mean financially, I mean as in friends and family, I mean it all. Whatever or whoever is going to be there and support you through thick and thin. Because you Aries like to dabble in a lot of different stuff and you need somebody that's going to support you as you do these things. All right. And no, in the beginning, it's all about courting and having fun. But after all that settles, you still want the stability. That is who you go for. That's what they're saying. Yeah, you're going to be having a tough time trying to decide which one's the right fit for you. Um, Anything else for the advice with this Page of Pentacles especially? That's why you have the Page of Pentacles, to learn. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's talking about you like you're tired, you're exhausted. This is physically and mentally exhausted, okay? You're tired, you're physically exhausted. You're drained. You've been through, everything, thick and thin. You've been through it all, and but Spirit's like, this isn't the time to give up. Not now. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line. That's what that is for me. Yup, you're almost at the finish line. All right. What is going on here in the outcome with the Star, the Magician, which is Aquarius energy and Taurus energy and Scorpio energy? You have everybody here. And all these major arcanas, this is the moment where Spirit's going to give you that push that you need, the universe. Oh, this is it. Let me explain this to you. This is somebody who's standing here, who's looking out in the horizon, and they see this is a merchant, and he's waiting for his cargo to come in, his ships to come in. Because on his ships, he's got, product to sell and make money, and or it can be his next wife. I don't fucking know. But this merchant is waiting for his ships to come in. So he's waiting patiently, but he can see them. He can see his ships. Now you have it in the reverse. They have arrived. These ships are here. They're at your doorstep. And this is why you have a Tower moment. Because while you could have been making a decision while you were waiting for them to come in, it's too late. They're here. So one goes. Guess what's coming down the pike? It's either money on your home or a marriage. Commitment. My God, I love this so much. It looks crazy. It looks bad, but at the same time, it's good. It's like a bad good. How am I going to title this? It's a bad good situation, but it's mostly good. I want one more for outcome, please. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Let's just add it there. So I think that the week you have coming up, or the next 2 weeks you have coming up, they're going to be huge and they're going to be pivotal in your life, okay? Let's see what's going on here. Romance angels, what are you seeing, please? Wedding. All right, so somebody here could be married. I don't know if some of you are in a third party situation and somebody's leaving their marriage for you, or you're leaving yours for someone else. We'll see, because that's a future card. Because what fell on the table is separation. And we know that's going to happen because I did tell you guys earlier, Three of Cups and then the Five of Pentacles. Someone's going to be left out in the cold. But then after that, we have that Ace of Cups, that fresh new start in love. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We also know that's going to happen because you also have the Tower. So you are preparing as we speak. The bottom of the deck is very soon. So when you separate and you have this, very soon for me means you have to make a decision whether you want this person or not, because it's making me feel like you might not want somebody here. But if you don't make any moves, they're gone. Spirit's just going to take them from you. That's why they're saying while you have this small little window, while you're separated here with somebody, you got to really decide what you want right now. And then that's how you're going to make your move. That's why you also, in your advice position, have the Knight of Cups, calling somebody out to have a conversation in regards to your emotions and your feelings. The window is small is what it's saying. But you are in separation here with someone. Or you will be. All right, last card of advice for Aries. This is not my life, but I'm sure it resonates with you guys, whatever this storyline is. All right, let's see what it's saying here for you. Oh, there's two. Interesting. You have the fledgling and you have understanding. You have the first card and the last card of this book. How crazy is that? So, you are the Alpha and the Omega. Dear one, when you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with a time of learning new things. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Remember I was telling you you're overanalyzing, you're not living? The earth is turning, world is turning. Okay. Being in this evolving state means that you may stumble a little bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now's the time of being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. Exactly what I was telling you earlier. Do not hold back. Do not resist. Go forward and learn new experiences. Page of Pentacles. The Strength in reverse. This is amazing. Do not give up either. 10 of Wands. Let's go to the last one. 43. Understanding. This is a symbol for deep and true comprehension. I'm saying it slowly because I want you to understand that you need to comprehend what's happening to you and why things are moving and changing and why they're for your betterment. It's one thing to read something or to hear something, but it's a whole other thing to truly understand something. You're being asked to keep an open mind and an open heart and allow yourself to absorb information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can only come with time, patience, and perspective. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it would be like to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power. This is a beautiful reading, guys. It's very blessed. Everybody else, for those of you who are my members, I'll see you at the extended. Those who are not, I will see you next week.